Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Welcome to Comfort Zone, a podcast all about pushing your hosts, well, outside of their comfort zone. I'm Christopher Lawley, and each week I am joined by two incredible co-hosts. As always, I am joined by Matt Birchler. Matt, how are you doing?
I'm back in my comfort zone, Chris. My Dr. Pepper detour has ended, and I'm back on my bubble water.
No, the show's all about pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zone.
No, I've decided
Except for me, I can always have Dr. Pepper. That's
you,
the asterisk.
You should drink like a Diet RC or something, just to change it up.
Is RC Cola even still around?
Oh yeah. If
Is
you
it
drive,
really?
I live near Chicago. If I drive like an hour or two south, it's all RC.
Oh, I don't like that at all. We're also joined by Niléane. Niléane, how are you?
I'm fine, and contrary to what UPS would say, I am home today. And this I will talk about this in a moment.
All right, let's get into some tiny topics, even though I see what the first thing is, because it's become a staple in the tiny topics. It's like our podcast within a podcast. Go ahead, take it away.
Yeah, Matt, you can hit it.
What? What is happening? Oh, dear God.
Hello and welcome back to the Browser Podcast. I'm your co-host, Niléane, and I'm joined by Matt. Hello, Matt. Your favorite.
Hello.
I have no idea what they just did. What was that?
Yes, sorry, Chris. We're doing a show here. So welcome back to the Browser Podcast, your weekly installment, a podcast within a podcast where we talk all about web browsers. Right, Matt?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The greatest topic in the world.
Yeah. So today we've got a browser suggestion in the feedback form, which was Helium browser. Have you heard about this, Matt?
I have. I am using it as well.
Yeah, it's really fine. It's actually an open source Chromium-based browser with full support for Chrome extensions, and it's got no AI, and I think it's really nice. It actually looks a lot like Chrome, but very, very simple, very clean.
Yeah,
really
a little
like
more space efficient. Everything's a little smaller. It doesn't have anything in particular that makes you go, oh, wow, look at this browser, but it's solid.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, this was the Browser Podcast. Hit it, Matt, for the outro.
The Browser Podcast.
What is happening?
The Browser Podcast.
What is happening?
The Browser Podcast.
Hosted by Matt Birchler and Niléane.
I have no... What?
We're back to comfort zone now.
What is happening? What did you guys do that? Did you make that? Did you hire somebody? What happened?
I don't know what you're talking about.
For audio listeners, my jaw is literally like stuck open. They did not tell me. Okay. Wow. I guess this is a staple now, and I'm just going to have to get used to it.
The Browser Podcast, yeah.
They didn't even tell me about the sunglasses thing. I felt so left out.
I mean, you don't like browsers. You don't want to be included
I
in this.
like browsers. I just can't use any other browser except Safari.
Yeah.
Thank you, Apple.
Okay, so now that we're out of the Browser Podcast and back to Comfort Zone, I do have a browser for you,
Okay.
Chris. That was suggested by a listener as well. You can click the link in the show notes. It's called A Surprise.
I saw
for Chris.
this. I did not click on it. I just want everyone to know I did not click on it. It is a GitHub page for What is this?
This is a Arc browser clone for iPadOS and Vision OS. It kind of looks terrible. It kind of looks really bad. But hey, it's a browser for you.
Those widgets are rough. Oh, maybe they're not. Oh, they're pages. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's a little rough, but wow, this is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
I'm
know.
guessing this is not on the App Store at all. I would have to download this, put this through Xcode, send it to my device.
I guess so.
Correct. Oh, there's a test flight. Never mind. I just saw a
There's
test
a test
flight.
flight.
Okay.
There is a test flight. Let us see if the test flight is full.
Do you want to try it out and let us know next time?
I will report back. It is installable. It is acceptable. Okay. I will use this. This is my my promise to you all. I will use this
Okay.
to the best of my abilities and report back next week.
Okay. Well, we do have a segment where you can do that, so that's great.
Yeah, we'll see if we can have you as a guest on the
Okay.
next browser podcast.
Yeah. Thank you. That would be that. I'd be truly honored to be on the
I know.
browser podcast. Even though I'm yeah.
I know.
I am just so impressed with you two. I'm like, that was amazing. I have no idea what happened there. That was fantastic.
Shall we move on?
Next up, last time I talked about my iPhone AC. You guys were rambling about your iPhone 17s, iPhone Airs, and whatnot. And here, as a very down-to-earth person, I pulled up my iPhone SE from the drawer. It was broken up. I had you guess the battery health on it, which was at 77%. And at the end of the show, I revealed that I would send it to Apple to get the battery replaced and see what they say and do about the display, which was cracked. And first off, it got sent back to me today. And UPS is a great company. Love UPS. Keep doing what you do. Yeah. I was home, by the way. Like, I got a million notifications telling me I wasn't home. I was home. Anyway, so I had to ride back and forth for 40 minutes to pick it up, and now it's here. And look at the display. Oh, you can see Matt.
Oh,
fixed.
they fixed it.
You can see Matt on the iPhone SE's display. Yeah. So they fixed it, not for free.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, basically, they blackmailed me, is what they did. You either we send it back and you get nothing, no new battery or anything, or you pay 200 additional euros and we fix the display for you.
That's a lot. Interesting.
I did that, and now it's fixed, and brand new battery, brand new display. I don't know what I'm doing this with this now, but it's fine, and it's
It'll
still got
work.
liquid glass.
That's what's important.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta have that liquid glass. Gotta have that.
Very important.
What do you want? Legible interfaces? Come on.
Nah. Home button.
I think the only place where I'm actually really getting frustrated with liquid glass is the watch. Like, notifications are unreadable on the watch.
Chris,
And again, it's not on the main Mac I use, so
Chris,
I know.
it's
I know.
time to let it go. You keep complaining about liquid glass every
I know.
week.
It's like I'm the one that always brings it up on this show.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we need a podcast within a
Yeah.
podcast within a
The
podcast
liquid glass
about liquid
podcast.
glass.
Yeah. I will get my
how,
guy to work on an intro for that one.
How are web browsers adopting liquid glass? That's really what we should be talking about.
Yes.
All right. So I have a bit of news. Our Messiah, the Comfort Zone Messiah, the what is it in Dune? Glisa Al Gaib or something like that? I don't remember.
That's close.
Glisa Al Gaib, or Glisa Al Gaib.
Lisan Al Gaib.
Yeah, sure, that. The Bean now has a dog form. So in the Focus
Okay.
Friend app, there was a cat, which was egregious that there was a cat form, but no dog form. And they have rectified this with a golden retriever. And there was one other, but I immediately went for the golden retriever. Is the only in-app purchase other than like the subscription that I've done in this app. But as soon as I saw it, it's amazing. The dog is perfect. It is your best friend, and our Messiah.
How could I disagree with any of that?
What are we supposed to say?
Just agree with me.
Wait, does the dog replace the bean, or is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So the
Interesting.
dog, I mean, it's all the Bean character. It's just like their skin. It's your Fortnite skins. It's getting your Darth Vader in your Fortnite is
Okay.
what it is apparently, because that's a thing, I guess.
When you said it's just the skin, I imagined just a dog's skin.
Like a
Which was
horror
really-
movie. Just
That's why I immediately followed up with the dumb Fortnite joke, because I didn't want people to think
Really
that.
bad. Okay.
Yep. And then another tiny topic thing.
Yeah.
We had some feedback in our feedback form, and I wasn't going to put it in here, but then I saw it was about me being right about soccer and me constantly calling it soccer and not football.
Wait, what?
And I'm not going to even read the whole feedback thing because it's about soccer and I really just don't care. But it was about me being right, so I just wanted to point out I was right. So
Oh my God, it's real.
yes, it is real.
I can see it in the form. Okay.
Yep, it is. And
What?
it's just I just wanted to point out I was right. When am I wrong?
Oh my
Come on.
God, this comment, this comment is, well, actually, soccer has a real meaning anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, it went on a little too long. Whoever wrote it, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I saw it. I appreciate it. Thank you for
Yeah.
pointing out that I was right, because really we need more people pointing out that I'm right on this show, because these two gang up on me.
Do we have an
please.
LLM filter on our feedback form?
I don't know. John made it, not me. But sure, probably. No, definitely not. Actually, no. There is a little bit of spam protection because you have to enter your email. You have to have an email
Okay.
address in order to do it. So,
Okay.
because we didn't want people spamming it. So, and this week on Cozy Zone, we talk about our charger setups.
Yeah.
And one of us, and I'm not going to say who, but one of us is a bit extra.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
If
one
you're
of
a
us
video watcher.
has like 2 cables that charges
Yeah.
their entire life.
And one of them really needs to be replaced. Like, really needs to
Yes.
be replaced.
I forgot about that. Yes, indeed.
You'll never guess
yeah,
who is who.
The two extreme ends of the spectrum
Oh my-
are represented on Cozy Zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You guys ready to get in the main show?
Yeah.
Yes. Chris,
All right.
I've seen your topic and I want you to make me spend some money. Convince me to spend some money.
Ooh, yes, please. My goal is to make both of you spend some money.
Okay.
I actually think one of you will spend money on one thing and the other one will spend money on another thing.
Ooh.
So that's how I think it's going to go. So I have 2 things for you both today. I have here the Logitech MX Master 4 and the Logitech... Ooh, hang on. Need to turn this off because it's going to do things when I pick it up. The Logitech Slim Solar. So these are the 2 new Logitech devices that came out. I think they came out the recording of this week, but I was on vacation, so I didn't get to finish my video about all this stuff. Let's start with the MX Master 4. So the big thing is it's kind of got very similar design to the 3S. You could see here if you're a video viewer. Very similar design to the 3S. I think it's a little longer than the 3S. Like, it's a little more, like, if you were to take it, like, stretched out a little bit. But it feels really good in the hand. The big thing, there's a few big things with this one, but the big deal is, so this button right here on the side where your thumb goes,
Yeah.
that little like plank, that ledge, whatever it is, this button right here no longer does all the multitasking stuff. This brings up a new action ring. And this action ring is a ring of 8 options in here. And what this is different things you can program. So you can program opening play pause. You can open applications. So like I have it set up to shortcuts for opening Finder and ChatGPT. There's shortcuts for like creating shortcuts or opening the emoji picker. But you can also add like keyboard shortcuts to this as well. So I have one that is my Hyperkey T, which brings up my new task feature in Todoist that brings up that new task window. And then I have another one that triggers a series of keyboard shortcuts that brings up the new note action, or essentially the new Obsidian quick note thing through Raycast. So what this does is it's kind of cool. So if I open up Logitech options, it has a series of things. So it triggers a keyboard shortcut that is just Command Space. Then it pastes text, which says create note. Then it hits return. And then and then it hits return, and it just basically gives me the ability to fill out a note right there for Obsidian. So there's some really cool things this ring can do. There's a ton of stuff in here. I mean, there's media controls, there's open applications, open files, web pages. You can navigate through the system. You can change brightness. You can do mouse clicks. You can do keyboard shortcuts, paste text. You can add like the date, time, the moon phase, which, okay, I don't know why anyone would need that, but whatever. There's all sorts of like widgets and multiple actions. There's like a ton of stuff that you can do with this action ring. Plus, you can install profiles for different apps. So like I have the Lightroom one and the Photoshop one. So in the Lightroom run, I can quickly adjust exposures, shadows, black levels, highlights, whites, tints, temperature, contrast. And the Photoshop one, I could do brightness, contrast, exposure value, vibrance, hue and saturation, hue and saturation hue, black and white, and some other stuff. I didn't really change the defaults there, but you can if you want to. So that's kind of the action ring, and it's really kind of useful. Like I really like it. You have to have the Logitech options software in order to use it, and that is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Yeah. But basically, this is like keyboard shortcuts for the mouse. Like it's like the hyper key, but for the mouse. Kind of cool. There is another third button. So right where there's the forward and back buttons, there's another third button on the MX Master 4. And this is your multitasking button now. So what the plank ledge button used to do, that's what this button does. So you can open up mission control, you can open up expose, like you can do all that kind of stuff from here. And it's all gesture based. So you can like swipe, you can do like, you hold down the button and move to the right, and it'll go to it'll go to the previous space. If you hold down the button and move to the left, it goes to the next space. So like you're kind of pulling the page. So that's kind of cool, especially if you use
Spaces.
Spaces? Thank you. I literally could not think of that. So that's cool. It also has haptics built into it, and the haptics feel good.
So that's very interesting.
Yes. So when I was just jumping between spaces, I felt the haptics. When you hit the action ring button and you move around the ring, you feel the haptics of like where you are in the ring. Like it's actually kind of cool. Like the haptics feel really good.
On a scale from Nokia 33 whatever to iPhone Taptic Engine, where is it?
Closer to the iPhone haptic engine. It actually feels really good.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I like it's not even like when I noticed it, I was like, ooh, is this going to be something I want to turn off? And I haven't even looked to see if there is a setting to turn it off. I like it that much. The mouse itself, it's an MX Master mouse. Of course, it feels really good in your hand. There's the normal scroll wheel, like you can click the button and it goes to the ratchet, like slow scroll. You can click the button again, you get the free flowing. There is the side scroll as well. It's quiet like the MX3S, so I'll put it next to the mic. Can't hear anything.
No, we can't even hear it.
Yeah, it's quiet, just like the 3S. Has USB-C charging in the front, so you can charge and use it at the same time. 1 minute of charging gets you 3 hours of battery.
It is so stupid that we even need to mention that you can charge your mouse and use it at the same time as a plus, because there is one mouse in the world that makes us say that statement.
And it's been around since like 2012 or something like that. Like It has been around for so long that like you would think Apple would have redesigned it. It's more than a decade.
It's actually better this way, Chris. It's actually good for you to not be able to do it.
Because it
Yeah.
forces you to like take a break and really step away from work. Doesn't matter if you're in the middle of something critical.
For the record, it's not a deal breaker. I understand if you're fine with it. It's okay. But it is not a good thing. And it'll be nice when they fix it. If they fix it. Oh, God, they'll never fix it.
No.
They will. I
Maybe they
actually,
will.
I don't know. Maybe.
So I'm making a call. Someday they will discontinue the Magic Mouse, and that's it. No replacement.
Ooh,
They'll
Oh,
just
wow.
sell Logitech's mice on the Apple Store.
interesting.
And it'll be a trackpad and a keyboard that they make. They won't make a mouse.
Yeah. That's my
I
call.
honestly could see that.
I could see it too, just because of all the gestures and stuff that are built into the trackpad.
Yeah.
Like Apple clearly, like on the iPad, they think trackpad first. On the Mac, it very much trackpad first. So yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
So I've got a question about the actions ring.
Okay.
The button, the actions ring, right? Button.
Yes.
Does that have to be mapped to the actions ring? Can it be mapped to anything else?
I believe you can reprogram it. Let me pull up the action rings button here. Yes, you can remap it to so there's action ring, mission control, show high desktop, screen capture, switch application, keyboard shortcut, spotlight effect. You can also have it do AI action, so open AI prompt builder or open chat GPT. You can create a smart action. And there's a whole bunch of other
So
other
yeah, it's
actions.
the full
Basically
range
every
of
yeah, and then basically anything that you can add to the action ring, you could add to basically be the single click instead of the action ring. So yes,
Okay, that's good.
there's a lot you can do with it.
Stupid question. Similar thing. Can you remap other buttons to the action ring? Like the third button on the side, could I make that the action ring?
I'm pretty sure you
Yes,
can, because
yes, you can.
you
can.
can
Yes, you
already
can.
use the action ring with your MX 3S.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. I did not know
that's
that.
already a feature. I'm pretty sure.
I did not know that because that's
Yeah.
like the big deal with this one. I'm kind of surprised
Which
they
is
added
why
that.
I was surprised to see it as featured as a.
Yeah, when I got my briefing, they definitely did not mention that. They definitely made it seem like this is the big deal with the MX Master 4.
Is this like how the AirPods Pro 3 have the translation feature, but also the AirPods 2 have it? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like I think it's one of the things is like, hey, the MX Master 4 can do this, and
Gotcha.
do not look at the very tiny print that we didn't send you of the MX Master 3S can do that.
Well, because on the 3S, like they've got that button already on this kind of like where your thumb sits.
Yeah.
And I never use it. I actually have it turned off.
Me
like
neither.
it's because it's so hard to push and it's like a lot of pressure. I'm guessing the haptic one is easier to press, or is it on the bottom you press? Can you push it on the side a little more?
So I just turned this off. It's just like the Magic Trackpad. It's not technically a button. It's a haptic thing. So it's really easy to press, but not accidentally press. It's just like the Magic Trackpad. It doesn't actually move, but there's haptics that make it feel like it's moving.
Okay.
But if you turn it off, just like the Magic Trackpad, and you try and push it, like it doesn't really do anything. Like there's no button click. It's
Gotcha.
all haptics.
Okay.
That sounds like a good button for the gestures.
Yeah, I you can map it to the gestures. I actually like this third button as the gesture button because like I can just push it down and then I can swipe to the side to move spaces or just click it to get to expose or mission control. Yeah, I like the default setup of this. Yeah.
I'm curious, Matt. How do you set up your MX Master?
Oh God, I'm so boring.
Okay.
Literally the default for everything. I think I have this side scroll direction reversed because I think whatever they do by default doesn't make sense to my brain. So I always try to do the other thing.
Okay.
I think I did that too.
Yeah. I have the side little thing, little touchpad or not whatever, press pad disabled. And I have
the thumb button.
The thumb button disabled. And then the wheel I have just free spinning.
Oh, that's wild. Okay.
Yeah, I have the wheel free spinning too.
Oh, you guys are wild. Okay.
1,000 miles an hour all the time.
Yeah, just
How
flick
do you
that thing.
control stuff with the free spinning
No,
wheel?
Honestly-
it's because it goes so slow because I can go like tiny amounts and I don't have to do like the full like clicks or whatever like you get with the.
But it's
Yeah.
got too much momentum, doesn't it? No?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And that's good, I guess. Okay.
I like the free scrolling. I will click the button and do the ratchet sometimes, so that like it is like if I need something really detailed, I will do that. But for the most part, I do free scrolling.
Yeah.
Okay,
on my
okay.
Windows computer because you can pair it to 3 devices, which I assume you can still do. On
Yes,
this,
Yeah.
this
there
one.
are the same 3 buttons on the bottom.
The classic Logitech. When I have it paired to my Windows computer, that's preset 1 on this. And on Windows, I have it ratchet by default because Windows is insane.
Oh,
like, just
God,
the way they
yeah.
handle scrolling, like it's too fast. It's uncontrollable. So you got to have the ratchet by default.
Yeah, I used to use I think it was the MX, maybe it was the MX Master 2, maybe it was the 3 back in my IT days, but it was probably the 2. And I did the same thing. When it was paired to my Mac, it was free scrolling. Windows, it was ratchet.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have a question about the
Yeah.
materials.
Okay.
So my
Yes.
favorite thing about this and my least favorite thing about the 3S is the material on the top. It's kind of this like soft touch, plasticky, rubbery kind of feeling thing, which is great, but it also absorbs every single oil from my hands. And like every few months I have to like really scrub it to clean it up. So I'm curious what this is like.
So it's plasticky, but it's more plastic and it's kind of textured. So it actually feels really good in your hand. I don't think you're going to have that same issue. Like it feels more like the click buttons area. Like it feels kind of like that. Like it feels it is plastic. It definitely feels like plastic. But it's not like a material texture fabric kind of thing that's going to absorb hand oil.
Okay. That's good. And are the buttons like frosted something? Like they look in some of the pictures, they look like
frosted.
fancy.
Yeah, so the buttons, it's not going to show up in the video, but like the click buttons are kind of this clear, like this, they have this level of like clear plastic and then like this gray layer underneath. So if you look at the very edge, it's almost kind of like this dark-ish see-through plastic. Honestly, I didn't really notice it at first, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it is kind of like that, yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad about the material. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of want the rubbery thing.
So the rubbery part is still on the thumb bit,
Yeah.
like where your thumb goes. That's still very rubbery, but the other parts. Oh, and on the right side too. The right side, like kind of where your pinky goes, that's still
Okay.
rubbery as well.
Okay.
So where your thumb and your pinky go, that's still rubbery. Where you like your palm and your pointer and middle finger go, those are still. That's very much plastic.
Okay.
Okay.
I have one more question about the design.
Okay.
How much RGB is
Oh
there?
God, none. Thank Jesus, there isn't.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's good to know.
Yeah, no, there is no RGB on this whatsoever. In fact, they very much pitch this as like an enterprise solution, like you're gonna buy 100 of these for your office kind of thing. So that is, I don't think you'll ever see RGB on an MX Master.
Okay. Okay.
What kind of rich company buys 100 of these?
You would be surprised.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, you would be surprised.
Everywhere I've
Oh.
worked is like, why isn't the Dell mouse that came with your desktop good enough?
Yes, exactly. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last place I worked, everyone got the freebie mouse except me.
Aww.
My company credit card bought me an MX Master 2 and probably an MX Master 3 as well. It might even be the 3S. That's in my drawer. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I bought that or not. No, Logitech sent me that. Never mind. Logitech sent me that one. All right. So any other questions on the MX Master 4 or should we move on to the keyboard?
Let's do the keyboard.
Okay. So this is the Logitech Slim Solar DK something KBD GT. I don't know. Whatever. I hate just about everything about this keyboard. I love the MX Master 4. I hate everything about this. This is exactly why I think Niléane will like it. Everything I like about keyboards is not in this keyboard, and everything I hate about keyboards is in this keyboard. So, let's start off with the keys. They feel mushy. They feel like the Magic Keyboard. They feel like that mushy membrane ruddy, like not great to type on. I used this for a bit to work on a script, and I could not wait to be done with it. Like, it just felt bad. It's also the extended layout, so you'll notice there's a number pad. That's the only option. Like, it's the full size. It's ridiculous. It is way too big. I do not need the number pad. I do not want a keyboard that's, having me to go to Boston in order to reach my mouse. Like, it's ridiculous. I never understood why, because most people in the world are right-handed. I'm sorry, this is going to make some lefties mad. Most people in the world are right-handed. I never understood why they didn't put the number pad on the left side so that your mouse could be close to the keyboard. Because then, if the number pad was on the left side, your mouse wouldn't be super far away.
Yeah, I don't know.
But ergonomically speaking, I think it's better if your arms are more apart than closer together.
I don't know. I like my mouse close to my keyboard.
I have a few accountant friends, and they swear by the number pad, and I think they're just used to going
Yeah, that's crazy.
going crazy on it.
When I was a consultant, I did IT work for some accounting firms, and all of them required their keyboards to have number pads because they just live off this. Like, they can just boom, 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 boom. And watching them go was mesmerizing. It was very impressive. So accountants, I literally think, are the only people that use the number pad. Accountants and people that work off of After Effects. After Effects, the number pad is really handy.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I forgot about After Effects. Okay. So, also, some of the keys are completely oversized. So I'm going to try and hold this up here and see if it focuses. Do you see how big that escape key is?
Oh, gosh.
That is ridiculous. Why is it that big? Who needs an escape key that big?
I love it.
Gotta escape.
I use escape all the time. I'm one of the people who, when the MacBook Pros removed the escape key, I was like, how would I even live? This doesn't make any sense.
I was jumping for joy when the Magic Keyboard for the iPad added the escape key. Also, look at this control key. It's got like a chunk taken out of it.
Look at that.
No other keys have that. That key does. So these two keys have, why did you do that?
Just like the Magic Keyboard, Chris.
I think the Magic Keyboard does that too.
Oh, that's terrible. That's
The
disgusting.
newer ones do, yeah.
That's disgusting. Okay, so there are a couple of things I do like about this keyboard. There is no USB-C port on this, or USB port of any type. And you're like, how do I charge it? Well, you might have seen in the name that it says solar. There is the solar panel bar right up here. And that is the only way to charge this keyboard. That is it. So if you live in a hole, this probably won't work great for you. But what's kind of cool about this is it's not just the sun that charges the battery. It's also desk lamps and maybe filming lamps and stuff like that. And I have put this to the test. I closed off the blinds, put this under my desk lamp, and it did charge up the battery. So it works. And where this would be, it would just constantly be recharging it. It wouldn't be an issue on my desk, except this will never go back on my main desk whatsoever.
Aww.
I'll get to that in a minute. But I do like that. I actually think that's a very novel feature. There's no batteries. There's no lightning cable or USB-C cable you need to plug in. You don't need to flip the thing over and plug it in at the bottom and go take a, coffee break while it charges and you can't use it. Seriously, Apple, come on. What are you doing?
So there's literally no plug. You can't use this in a wired mode either.
No, there's literally no plug. This right here is the on-off switch, but there is nothing else. There is nothing. Not even a pairing port or anything like that. Maintenance port, nothing. It is literally wireless, and that is it. In classic Logitech fashion, you compare it to multiple computers. If you install the Logitech options thing, there's a couple of programmable buttons. There's a bunch of function key buttons and shortcut buttons and stuff like that are nice. I should note, this is the one for Mac. This is specifically the one for Mac, so it has just the command, the control, the option key. If you get the one, the regular one, it does this stupid thing of half the key, the symbols on the key is half the key says Windows key, the other half says command key and stuff like that. Ugh. But when they were going to send this to me, I specifically asked for the Mac version. I also did the same thing for the MX Master 4, but they sent me the regular one for that. But the regular one seems to work just fine. I don't know what the difference between the MX Master 4 and the MX Master 4 for Mac is. I really don't.
I think the difference, I looked it up, is that you don't get a dongle with the Mac version.
Oh, you
Oh,
don't. Oh,
Yeah, it's just Bluetooth,
that's annoying.
which is very weird because they're the same price and just get one less thing in the box.
to be fair, I don't think that dongle costs them very much to make. I
No,
don't
I
think that's the
guess, yeah.
expensive piece of that.
It's a big value though. I would 100% buy the non-Mac version then to get that. That's more reliable for me than just a Bluetooth connection.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. But okay, so other than that, the Solar keyboard is immediately going in my giveaway pile of like, hey, person came over to my house. This is stuff I get via my work. Do you want any of this? Because keys are mushy. It doesn't feel good to type on. It's too big. It is not a mechanical keyboard. I just don't enjoy using this, which is exactly why I think Niléane will like it.
You know what? I don't think so.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Um, I kind of agree with with a lot of your points. The numpad is crazy. I don't understand why people want it. Actually, there's a French bias here. Can you guess what it
Ooh.
is?
It's the 7 doesn't have the dash through it, so it's not the proper 7.
We don't have the dash through the 7 on like computer. It's
Oh, okay.
handwritten only.
Oh, okay.
No, it's got to do with the French layout, keyboard layout.
Okay.
Yeah. So on a French, let me show you my keyboard. On French keyboard layout, as you know, in French we have lots of accents on letters and special
Mhm.
characters and that. All of those are on the number row, and
Oh.
as a result, the number row isn't actually a number row. First and foremost, it's a special character row. Like the numbers are not the primary characters that you get when
Oh.
you
I actually
type those
didn't know
keys.
that. Okay.
That
Yeah.
is interesting.
You
wow.
type the 2 key to get the A, the E with an accent. But if you want the number 2, you have to press Shift to get it.
Okay.
Oh.
This,
I think in that case I would want a number pad.
which is why lots of French people they absolutely love their number pad. But my response to that is that it's just fine to press Shift to get the numbers. I mean, I'm okay with that. I've always done that. But yeah, the French people they love the number rows because of this. Anyway, so that's a problem for me. And the second problem is I don't like the look of it. It doesn't look very premium.
It literally looks like it's going to belong on a desk at an accounting firm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe since this is the Mac one, it comes in gray, and I believe the regular one is like this white.
I don't see a white. I'm looking at the regular one. I don't see a white color.
Oh,
there
maybe
either.
not. Maybe I got that mistake.
What
But,
you might be thinking of is the exact version of this keyboard they made 15 years ago.
That's what it was. Yeah, they showed that in the
which was,
briefing.
by my recollection, like a $30 or $50 keyboard. It was definitely cheaper because I was so poor and I was able to get it. But it was really nice never having to like think about charging your keyboard. Although I think this one's better. The one I had, again, 15 years ago, you did need the sun. It did require the sun.
The whole claim to fame for this one is you don't need the sun. Any light source will do. So in your accounting firm, the fluorescent lights that are right above you, stealing your soul, will charge your keyboard. Sorry if I've gotten anything wrong. My briefing on this stuff was weeks ago. I've literally had this for weeks. This is the longest I've ever had like a pre-release product. Like they literally sent this to me and I had like 3 weeks with it, but it was like the weeks of iPad OS, iPhones, vacation. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to have time to make videos on these. So I'll do something with them eventually on the channel. But if I did get anything wrong, I apologize. My briefing was a while ago and I have since had vacation brain. All right, Matt, what do you got for us this week?
So I wanted to go back through the history of Comfort Zone. This is episode 70. We've been doing this a little bit.
Yeah.
And we've done a challenge every single week minus like twice, I think.
And now we have a child podcast. within
We
a
do.
podcast.
We have multiple children podcasts.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go through some of the challenges. So the whole concept of this show is that we will challenge each other to step outside our comfort zone, try new things. And I was wondering, do we actually stick with anything that we tried in the challenge? And I did not feel bold enough to go through the things you two have done. If you'd like to add some delightful finds you found doing challenges, feel free to jump in. But I found a few from episodes past that I am still using and wanted to give them a shout out. So I am going to start with my favorite thing I've ever brought, I think, to the challenge, which is in episode 4 when I brought an app called Spirit Talker, which is an app
that was nice.
for talking to ghosts.
I'm making it cold. I remember that.
I 100% remember this, and this would not be the thing that I expected you to still be using.
So guys, it has gotten weird in this house. It is October. It's spooky season, and no, I actually had totally forgot. I had expunged this from my brain. I forgot this was even
I'm making
existed.
it cold. It's engraved in mine.
Actually, I've done a few phone restores. I wonder if it's still on here.
Oh, so you're not still using it?
No, I'm not still using it. This is a joke. This is humor.
Oh,
The other one I'm not doing anymore because there were a few total whiffs. The other one I'm definitely not using was episode 8, where I took a work meeting from the Vision Pro.
I would love it if you were still using that.
No. Never doing that again. What a
See,
nightmare.
my problem is most of my meetings are with Apple, and if I did that, they would be excited. I wouldn't get the
Yeah.
reaction like you would get off of
Yeah.
your meetings.
Yeah. But a few things I have stuck with. The most recent one that I found, and the one that I think is the most surprising and relevant to what we just talked about, is in episode 66, I brought a Razer gaming mouse. And I'll be honest, it's only been 4 weeks, but it has stayed as my mouse. I've had the MX Master just off to the side. Now the MX Master feels heavy to me. It feels big to me. Like I don't know. Something's changed in me. I don't know what happened, but I kind of like this loud, garish mouse. I don't know.
You got to be able to 360 no scope, bro.
I'm 360 no scoping so much.
You're spending your nights on League of Legends, probably.
Yeah.
Well, you can't 360 no scope with an MX Master. You're right. It's too heavy. Like this is meant for precision.
Yeah.
Not.
I mean, I tried a 360 no scope and a spreadsheet opens. It's crazy. I don't understand this
You
mouse.
hit that action ring, and all of a sudden, ChatGPT is, being like, "You're terrible at Fortnite. You need this Darth Vader skin."
Another thing that I did for a challenge was we had an automation challenge in episode 20. So going back a ways, a year almost at this point. And my automation was basically I changed the font size of my phone based on time of day. So way late at night, like at 2 a.m. when I'm definitely asleep, it will raise the font size a little bit, and it will lower it back down at 6 a.m. when I'm definitely out of bed. So basically, when I wake up and I'm like fumbling for my phone and I need to check something, all the text is a little bigger, and my still waking up eyes can see stuff and read things more easily, which is a really nice quality of life thing that I did not expect, but it stuck. I'm also still using my Sidekick notepad.
Oh, you are.
I am. I'm also,
Ooh.
and I don't remember what this is called. This is the other one they did.
Pocket thing? Is that Pocket? No. Is
Yeah.
that not a name?
It's kind of the pocket-sized. It must be the Pocket.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in the description to what this actually is. But this is the other one from Cortex brand, the CGP Grey, Mike Hurley thing. I like this. I don't think I can really show anything on camera, but I like having it to just write a couple things down that I just need to keep in mind. I have things that I'm planning to do at work in 2026, and it's just nice to have a place to look at that's not a computer. So I dig it. I don't use it for everything, but it's fun. One more is the end game keyboard. There was a challenge for us to bring our end game keyboard.
You're right.
And I brought the Mode Envoy, which remains my end game. I love this keyboard. It's so nice. I love that I was able to customize it exactly. So I have this forest green as kind of the body color. I have a copper accent here and here. I have exactly the feet colors that I wanted. The switches in here are perfect. They're the best I've ever had. It's great. No number pad. It's a 60% keyboard, I think, so no function row either, which is a little annoying sometimes, especially again on Windows, but you get used to it. And I love it. It's so nice. I have not bought another keyboard since I got this keyboard.
Nice.
And I was buying keyboards pretty frequently back then. So, Chris, I hate to say it, you were right. It was the keyboard.
I haven't been buying keyboards lately, but that's for a whole different reason. Tariffs are fun, right?
Oh,
Sure.
yes.
Yeah, the price of everything has just gone through the roof.
I'll do a couple other quick ones quickly. Projects is an Obsidian plugin that basically lets you create a Kanban board, which I still use to manage my YouTube channel. Puzzmo is still a daily game that I play every single day. I play the crossword, I play the word games, I play the Sudoku game. It's great. I still use the United app. I will be flying in a couple days, and we'll be flying United and really enjoy the app. I still use Ghost to host my blog, and I still use my camera, and I still use the same photographic style that I picked last year when they made them really nice for the iPhone 16 lineup. I use the adjusted amber photographic style, and it's great. I don't even think about it, and I just think my phone photos look pretty nice.
Nice. That's awesome. I like that. I like this idea of like revisiting this and like kind of just like seeing what we're still using. I when you told us about this, I went through some of our documents. I did not have time to go through 69 episodes, but I went through some of them and just kind of pulled out some highlights. We did an accessibility challenge about like use an accessibility feature, and the highlight around the iPadOS cursor is something I still use because the iPadOS cursor with a dark background is easy to lose, and just adding like a white highlight around it makes it pop a little bit.
That was part of the challenge?
Yeah, I believe that was your challenge, was use an accessibility feature.
Okay. Then I remember.
Yeah. And then I had a challenge that was do something new with your iPad, and part of that was I used the Obsidian web clipper, still using that almost every day. Love that feature. Niléane had a challenge that was downgrade your audio setup, and I used the earbuds, which they sound terrible, but they're really great to pair with the Nintendo Switch when I'm just laying in bed and I don't want to mess with Bluetooth stuff, and I just want to, I just quickly want to play a game or something. That's great. I had I think this was my challenge. Figure out a new way of quickly capturing notes, and I did the capture cut shortcut with the use model action. Still using that. That's really handy. Basically, it just adds tags and filters things for me. I believe another challenge I did was an Obsidian plugin, like find a new Obsidian plugin, and I use the Home tab plugin. Still use that every single day. Really, really handy. Matt, you mentioned your daily game challenge. I'm not playing the same daily game. I have a new one. It is on Apple Arcade, and This is Jeopardy! I have so much fun with this. I love this game. I play it every single day. Absolutely love it. I am really good at it to the point where I'm wondering if I should actually take the Jeopardy test.
Oh my God.
For the show. I kind of want to.
This is white male confidence if I've ever seen it.
I know, right? 100%. 100%.
Am I the smartest person?
Yeah. No. I didn't say I'm the smartest person. I'm just wondering if I'm smart enough to qualify for Jeopardy.
You might. I mean, I say give it a shot.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I don't qualify. I mean, that's literally the worst that can happen.
Oh, it's called Jeopardy Daily. Okay, I'm downloading it now.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I absolutely love it. Like every day there is 3 categories you go through, and then there's a daily double where you can risk points. And then after, I think it's like 4 or 5 days, there's a final Jeopardy, and you can risk a lot of points. And those questions are quite hard. But I've got quite a few of them, and like I'm actually really enjoying it. And there's a Game Center stuff. So if you go into the games app, you can see where you rank with people and stuff like that. And I was ranked fairly high recently.
Okay.
And then the last one I pulled was the automation challenge, and that was my on-air sign that I use kind of tied with my focus mode. So when I go into filming focus, which I'm in right now, my on-air sign automatically turns on, letting everyone know in the house, please do not come in here. You would think they would follow that, but they don't.
Has it been ineffective?
Yes.
Okay.
I still like it. It's effective for one person, but another person...
Okay. Okay.
Yep. I and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all. I'll let you fill in the blanks there. But yeah, I like this. That's kind of the ones I was able to pull. Oh, and the most recent challenge, new wallpaper. I'm still using my wallpaper that I made, but you might notice it's on a different phone now. It's on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, in the best color, despite what my other two co-hosts thinks, the cosmic orange, because I'm testing this phone now for videos.
I have pulled just one. It is the one from episode 40 of Comfort Zone. And this is the one that I said at the time it was a challenge that escalated quickly because it led me to buy a new iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The challenge was find an alternative to one of your staple apps, and it must be a new app to you. And my choice was to find an alternative to Apple Music. And I went toward Doppler. And this has led me into a rabbit hole where I wanted to go all in on my offline music library again. And for this, I needed to upgrade my phone to a higher storage tier. I got a 512 gigabyte phone, the iPhone 16 Pro. And yeah, I think very successful challenge.
Especially if it got you to spend money. All right. I like this. This was great. Anything else on this, or should we move on to the challenge?
No, that was it. Just a little mini topic. A little look back.
That's nice.
All right. Well, the challenge this week, I believe it was Niléane's. What did you have us do?
I had us do a sequel to a series of challenge now, which is compete to sell me on an IKEA product under 50 euros. So, funny thing is, I went to IKEA this week before we recorded. So I had to guess what you... No, sorry. It's a joke. But I will go again. It's okay. What are your submission, boys?
Okay. Well, I am dropping in... So the rule is less than 50 euro.
Euro, yes.
Okay.
It's the money that we use in some European countries.
Okay.
So not Switzerland.
Okay. So what I have done, I have...
Not Sweden either.
Oh my god.
I've taken a swing.
Oh my god.
So I'm presenting the
Okay, I just clicked it.
the Hostuloda lamp. It is a USB-C lamp that is on a little curly, looks like bendy, kind of arrange it however you want. Little arm, and you can plug it into your laptop and light up your keyboard. You can have it plugged into a battery bank and hold it while you read. And what I like most about this is it is €1 and 49 whatever parts of a euro are.
I mean, cents.
Are they cents? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
149 is the price. So it is well under budget. You could buy a lot of these if you wanted to spend the full 50. But this is a new item. It's a hot item. You might want to get it before it sells out.
It does say it's new. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I also, just for the record, I did search specifically the French IKEA site to make sure that it was available.
Appreciate it
for you, and the price was right. I honestly, we don't even need to do the rest of the segment. I assume I have already won with this innovative pick.
Yeah. Okay.
You could plug it into your phone, and then you could brighten your phone.
I suggest that Chris, you reveal yours and you can fight it out, I guess.
Okay. All right. I just added the France link to the show notes, so you can click on that if you want.
So yours is
Uh,
called
The Vatnin car? I don't know.
Vattencar. Okay.
So I took a look. I went back. I went to Cozy Zone episode 1 and looked at Niléane's desk setup, and I was like, I'm Niléane. I'm young. I'm hip. I like yellow. I like oranges. I listen to music. I'm just so cool. I'm just so cool. What do I need at my desk? And I noticed you didn't have one thing, and it's a monitor stand. Now, what I liked about this particular monitor stand is that it has different levels to it. So you can do kind of what I do and keep your monitor on your desk and put this in front of your monitor and use this as shelving to like organize things or display fun things or things like that. This is kind of like an interesting, way to kind of like, display things, spice up your desk setup. Monitor stands don't look great. No monitor stand outside of Apple monitor stands look good. Like they all look very gamery bro or enterprisey bro. They're going to look bro-ish. So this I thought would be an interesting way to kind of like give you a way to personalize that space and like make it your own. So yeah, that's what I got. It's a monitor stand.
Okay.
And it's 19.99 euros.
No, it's not.
Is it not 19?
Oh, I'm not on the French website. Sorry.
I
1999
added the
euros. Yes.
I added the French one. Yeah, it's like significantly cheaper in euros than it is in
that's
American
crazy.
dollars for some reason.
Yeah, maybe it's got to do with a president. Okay.
Before we make you make your choice,
Yeah.
I will say, if you want to stay under budget, you could buy the stand and 20 of my lights.
Oh my God, please do that.
Okay, so I will go through both. The lamp is interesting, maybe. It's a very small thing, and I don't even know what I would do with this. Maybe give it to my partner, and then they would forget it exists. But it looks funny, and it's very cheap. No risk.
No risk. You could steal it.
Whereas-
They wouldn't even stop you. They'd be like,
Yeah.
whatever.
On the other hand, Chris, the Vattencar monitor stand, I do like this, and I've seen it multiple times before in the store, and always thought, do I need this? Maybe I don't.
I think
And-
you do.
And I and I have a problem, which is like I'm a small person,
Mm-hmm.
and my monitor is pretty big. It's 30-inch, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have a lot of depth here, right?
Mm.
I don't need this monitor to be higher. It's the perfect height right now.
That's why I picked this one, because you can do what I do with the monitor stand and leave the stand sitting on your desk and just put this in front of your monitor. So if you look at like the photo of my monitor is not actually on my monitor stand. My monitor stand is in front of the actual stand part. So that way I can put decor stuff and make it look nice.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think this would like eat too much space on my desk, right? And if you go to the Cozy Zone episode 1 and look at my desk setup, I already have like very specific containers on my desk to put stuff in, including a bunch of cables and all of that. And I think this would prevent me from keeping those containers on my desk. Yeah.
Did you see that it also separates though?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. I mean, it's only 10. It's 10 inches deep, 26 centimeters deep.
26 centimeters.
Do you have a tape measure?
No, I know that by hand. I have.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I have measuring eyes.
Okay.
I think Okay, let me grab a tape, measuring tape. I always have one handy, of course.
You
course.
gotta. I literally have one right in that closet right there.
Yeah, okay.
I know exactly where it's at, unless
said
Danielle steals it.
26
26
centimeters deep.
Yeah, 26 centimeters deep.
Look at this tape. It's got your weird inches on the back and the centimeters in the front.
I don't know what you mean by weird. It makes way more sense. No, not at all.
The 26 centimeters is huge. Yeah, not happening.
No.
I think this is eating way too much space. I think I'm getting a USB-C lamp.
I thought I had this in the bag. I was like looking at your desk setup. I was like, what could she need?
I kind of want to make this work because the USB-C lamp is just so useless.
Thank you.
And
Remember when I
It's
proposed a
pointless.
USB-C fan, and you were like, "What an achievement! What a treat!"
but like, I'm measuring right now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I thought I had this
Plus,
one.
you know, my monitor stand is weird because it's not all the way to the back of the foot of the stand. So if I do
okay.
what you say and have the monitor like behind it, it would be even further from the wall, like, and eat even more space than needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Dang
this works.
Oh boy. I thought I had this. I'm so
And
disappointed.
I'm in your camp, Chris.
I
don't want to
appreciate
get
it.
the USB-C lamp.
It's stupid. What are you going to actually use it
Yeah,
for? Like,
well,
come on.
Like, and honestly, this is violence. Like,
Right.
he's just making me buy
He's
useless
forcing
stuff.
you to waste like almost $2 or €2
Crazy.
on something like what are you going to use it for? Like my thing has practicality. It could spice up your desk setup, give you places to display your little knicknacks and Legos and things like that.
I
Like
know.
But how would you
It-
see them if you couldn't light them?
You're aware that I have a light
She ha-
bar and
she
a
has a
key
light bar.
light and LEDs all over the place.
Well, what if you want to leave the desk? What if you want to light things elsewhere?
she has lights in her house.
How would you charge your keyboard?
What?
Chris's keyboard.
All right. Okay.
You know,
guess
actually,
I could plug the lamp into the keyboard's USB-C.
Yeah.
port,
Do you have a free USB-C cable?
wait, does that do
Report?
power out?
Maybe.
Tune in
Probably
next
not.
week to find out.
Oh my god! You know, IKEA is 20-minute drive. I will drive all the way.
Oh, you're
back.
actually going to go there? You're not going to just order it online?
I
It's
don't think
probably
so.
expensive to ship.
Yeah, IKEA is weird with shipping. Don't you know
Oh my
that?
gosh.
The shipping's
Shipping
gonna
it-
be more expensive than the
Yeah.
$1 lamp.
IKEA, they want you to spend so much money just to ship you things. It's crazy. So I will
Yeah.
go there.
So yeah, oh man, yeah. When I moved into my very first apartment, I did the whole IKEA furnishing thing, and I had the weirdest truck show up delivering IKEA stuff, and it was like wasn't UPS, it wasn't FedEx, it was this weird third party thing, and I was like, is this actually like my stuff? Like what is going on here? It was weird, but yeah.
All right. Congratulations, Matt, I guess.
I think
This
you're gonna love
is-
it. You're gonna be surprised.
This is a great victory.
I'll take it. My victories don't have to be proud.
I'm trying
Any
to bring you
any
down and
victory
you
on
won't.
the show. No,
and
you will
won't
not
accept-
bring me down. I just won a challenge. This happens once or twice a year. I'm thrilled.
Okay, well done.
Chris is irate.
This was a great strategy, to be fair.
I literally was just this. Oh, man, I'm so disappointed. So
Yeah.
disappointed because I know I have the better product. I have the better, but anyways,
it just
all right,
doesn't
let's
fit.
move on. So the challenge is mine for next week.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing now, we kind of discussed this before we started recording, Matt is not going to be here next week.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to save what I had for when all three of us are together. So I'm
Okay.
trying to come up with a good challenge that's me versus Niléane. And I'm wondering if either of you have an idea for that. I was thinking, like, my original idea was, I have to work from the Mac and Niléane has to work from the iPad, but I remembered she sold her iPad.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that sucks. So I was wondering if either of you have an idea. If not, I can go to what I had. But yeah, I
Does
thought it might be.
Matt have any idea? All right. Well then.
I don't have an idea.
I was also thinking like something like Battle of the Bands, but I don't know how that would work out. Like, I don't know how we would do that.
A music thing.
Because your music taste is very different than my music taste,
That's
but I don't know
true.
how we would do that.
Maybe you could actually do Find Your Favorite Coldplay song.
No. Find your favorite Metallica song? Find your favorite Garth Brooks song?
Ooh, you could do... Listen, you could do... Niléane, you find one of Chris's favorite band's songs. Your favorite song of one of Chris's bands. So you could do like find a Metallica song. Chris,
Find a
you
Van
could
Halen
find
song.
a Daft Punk or Sigur Rós or something.
No, I don't like this. We're rejecting on this.
Okay,
No, I don't
okay.
want to. No.
This is the one comfort zone you will not mess with.
my god.
I don't mess with my musical taste, because then it starts throwing off the recommendations, and it's like, it's this whole thing.
That's old man talk if I've ever heard it. I don't.
Yep.
I don't.
You know,
mess
there's
with
a
my
focus
music.
filter to.
I do use that for my driving focus, so that way when Taylor Swift starts playing, happy new Taylor Swift album day to both of you. I know you
thank
celebrate hard. So that way when Taylor Swift starts playing in my car, it doesn't get wrapped up in the recommendations.
So you can use that for the challenge.
I could.
Yeah.
Okay. But here's the problem. As soon as we do this, Niléane's going to make me pick out a Coldplay song. And because there's only two of us, I can't not do it. Yes. No, 100%.
No, for real.
Absolutely. No, I do not believe it's going to be that or Daft Punk. Like, I don't believe
Wait,
you.
wasn't the suggestion that...
So you would pick your favorite band, and I would have to find a song. And I would pick my favorite
Okay.
band, and you'd have to find a song.
a band. It doesn't have to be your favorite.
Or maybe we can have like Chris, you try... We're brainstorming this. This is great.
Yeah.
Chris, you can try to guess, like to find a song, whatever song, from whatever
Okay.
band. Find a song that I will like.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
And vice versa.
Okay, like we're making recommendations for music for each other.
Yes, and
I like that. Okay.
And you win if the
And
other
maybe
person
it's-
likes it.
And maybe it's our style of music. So maybe I get a little punk rocky or a little 90s country or something like that, and like, you do your stuff and we try and find
So
something.
there's
we
no
like.
tech angle at all in this challenge.
No, not whatsoever. But you know what? Honestly, it'll be episode 71. We can make it a little personal.
Yeah, utilize.
Use Apple Music.
Yeah, you'll use a streaming music service that makes it easy to try any song you want with no risk. It's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to send me an Apple Music link. That's what it is. There's the tech angle. Build a shortcut to send me an Apple Music link. I don't know.
To build
All right.
a YouTube music link, a cursed YouTube music
I like
link.
this. I like this a lot. Recommend some music. Okay. I spelled recommend wrong, but whatever. Okay. I like that.
Okay.
I think this could be interesting. All right. I'm going to find some stuff I think you'll like.
Yeah. Oh, and since Matt is not here next week, there may be an installment of the browser podcast if listeners send other browser recommendations.
Well, we already said there's going to be browser podcast follow up because I have a browser to test out.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, perfect. Yes. Oh, by the way, Chris, do you want to be a guest on next week?
Yeah, I would love
browser
to be a
podcast?
guest on the browser podcast. Thank you so much for asking me.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know how we got this far into having a podcast within a podcast, but we have a podcast within a podcast now.
Yes.
All right. Let's wrap up the show here. We have an end of the show question submitted by one of our listeners. Thank you so much for sending those in. We have a feedback form, so if you want to send in feedback, play along with the challenge, topics, or send in end of the show questions, we really appreciate that. Feedback link is in the description, show notes, whatever. This question was, what was the first video game you ever played?
I think it is Pocahontas on a Game Boy Color, and it was my sister's.
Oh, okay.
My big sister's.
I think mine is probably the original Super Mario Brothers or Duck Hunt on the NES.
Dude, are we the same
We
person?
might be. Are your aunt?
That is literally
Aunt Kay
my-
and Uncle Ed.
Yeah.
their house?
No, it was my dad. It was my dad's, but it was definitely either Super Mario Brothers or Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
And I think it was probably Duck Hunt with the laser gun.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's either that. I know what the first video game I ever owned was, and that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the original Nintendo. My dad bought it for me because they got an original Nintendo as a wedding present, and I got really into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid, and they had that thing for years, and he got a used copy of it from somewhere because that was definitely before GameStop. Yeah.
Nice.
Dude,
Okay.
are we the same person?
It
Like-
seems that way. Yes.
I'm a little concerned about
I'm
this.
just
but
Midwest Chris. That's it.
I'm West Coast Matt. All right. Well, let's wrap up the show right there. Thank you all so much for listening. A big thank you to Mac Stories for having us. We are a Mac Stories podcast after all. Go check out all the writings, podcasts, and stuff on there. There's a ton of stuff happening. There's a lot of great stuff happening on the club, especially the newsletter lately. Like John and Federico have been posting their behind the scenes on their big OS stories and how they did that. That's been fascinating to read. So go check all that stuff out. Do either of you have stuff you want to promote?
It's difficult. Lots
Okay.
of things to do. I'm tired.
Okay.
I will likely have a very interesting battery test out by the time this episode airs.
Nice.
Cool. I'm glad you're doing one, so that means I don't have to do one. I could just link to yours.
The
Yay.
results are not surprising, so don't worry.
Yeah. Look, there's a reason why I'm back on the 17 Pro Max right after a trip. Like
interesting.
the Air did not pass travel tests.
Okay.
Spoilers for an upcoming video.
Yes. You, on a certain podcast this week, you will hear a podcast intro that I made in GarageBand in under an hour using public domain sample tracks and the say command in terminal on macOS to do weird voices. It's great. You may have heard it. Maybe you heard it today. So yeah, I want to promote that.
The Browser Podcast.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Clearly. Clearly. Thank you all so much for listening. Have a great day.
Bye.
The Browser Podcast. The Browser Podcast.